guys, I'm Jeremy Morris. I am the bicycle product manager. I cover all of the bicycle divisions, cycling apparel, bikes, accessories, and labor. Um, there's quite a few things that I do, such as managing or helping with communication from the office to the stores and from you guys' stores to the office. At the end of the day though, my main goal, really my main purpose is to help you guys grow your business. That's really what it boils down to. So that said, I want to talk a little bit about what I think is the most important thing you could possibly be doing inside your stores. If you were starting a bike shop from scratch and you had no customers yet, the most important thing to do is to get customers. There's a lot of ways to do that. We talk a lot about customer connection and the C letter of care. It's gotten kind of generic, I think, but it absolutely is the most critical thing that you can do, especially in the bike shop. There is no single more effective weapon in the battle that is growing your business than to learn to break through that salesperson customer barrier, that invisible sheet that sits between you and that customer's walking through your store and they just don't want to talk to you. That breaking down that barrier is the most important thing you can do to grow your business. You've heard it a lot of times from a lot of different people, but it really is the most important skill that you can have. More important than merchandising, product, or even product knowledge. It doesn't matter how much you know about your product. If your customers, if the guy walking through your shop's not ready to hear you talk about it, it doesn't matter how much you know, right? The data is really simple. Customers who receive help from staff spend on average 40% more than those who don't receive help. What's more, 43% of satisfied customers report staff assistance as being the most important factor in their satisfaction. Friendliness was the number 2 at 32%. So what if customers tell you they don't want any help? What if they just tell you they don't want any help, even though that's the most critical part of their satisfaction? It's really critical to understand this, because when customers tell you I'm doing okay or I'm fine, I'm just looking, what they're really telling you is I'm conditioned to respond to you this way because you asked me a generic closed-ended question, but yes, I do need some help and I just don't know with what yet. But it's your job to figure out what I'm interested in. That's what they're telling you. So how do you break through that barrier? Most of the customers that walk in your store have no intention of buying anything. We got to stop letting them leave with the same intentions. Riding a bicycle is an emotional experience, and customers love talking about it. So let's get them talking about it. Ask them about the running shoes that they have on, the Brooks running shoes that they have on, or how many times do customers walk in your store just kicking tires, but they've got a T-shirt rally T-shirt on. They rode the Goat Neck. They've got the T-shirt from the Goat Neck. Ask them about the ride. They have fun. They like it. What's their favorite T-shirt rally? There's a million things you can talk about other than stuff that's in your store. And that's the kind of stuff you got to get conversations going about, because that's how these guys are going to open up. That's how these customers are going to open. Don't be so quick to talk about product. I think we jump entirely too quickly to start talking about whatever it is that they're looking at. But I think that's the wrong approach. I think we need to start talking about something that they're not looking at, and something you don't even have in your store potentially. Try to make friends with the customer. C.S. Lewis wrote, "Friendship is born at the moment when one man says to another, 'What? You too?'" That's it. That's connection right there. Try to get there with the customer and you're in. Once that happens, you've been authenticated, you've built that trust, they're ready to hear you talk about product, maybe not that visit, but in a future encounter, they're ready to talk about product with you. Asking questions that bring out individual passions is the key to the connection. So get them talking about what they love, rather than being so focused on I think we spend way too much time going, trying automatically assuming which guy in our store, which woman in our store is there to buy something, and which one's there just because they're wasting our time. It's the time wasters, those people that may look like they're wasting time. Those are the ones you got to dig into. Those are the ones you got to plant your seeds with. Focusing on future purchases, not so much what people are there to mess with today. You may change your minds in the future and come back and buy from you tomorrow. Tire kickers aren't wasted time. I think we see too many customers as wasted time. But instead, their opportunity to plant seeds is huge. It's super critical to growing a business. planted seeds, a customer who leaves your store with a positive, memorable experience. And an abundance, a bunch of planted seeds is the quickest way to grow your business. So the next time you see someone that's in your store that's, that says they're just looking, instead of moving on to the next task, see it as an opportunity to get involved and plant a seed. I guarantee your business will grow.